Good morning. Today is July 27th, and I'm here for a Stampin' Up! Tea Time talk, just to share with you some things that are going on in the Stampin' Up! World. There are a lot of things coming up in August, and some fun things that are ending this July, so I'd like to share some of those things with you and just have a little chat. If you have any questions, please just type them in. If you're on and you're watching, give me a comment so that I know that you're here. Otherwise, I can't tell who's watching. And anybody who leaves a comment will be entered into a drawing for some fun Stampin' Up! Products. So don't forget to just type a little hello, or if you want to share where you're from, that's fine. It's always good to see where everybody is tuning in from. And if you are not on live, you can certainly chime in on the replay, either on Facebook or I will put it up on YouTube for my email subscribers. So it'll be a private post that you would get a code for. So if you're not on my email list and you would like to see the replay of this, then go on over to my blog, stampwithlorraine.com, and in the sidebar you can sign up for my email list, and I'll keep you posted of a lot of things that are going on, give you some little tutorials, tell you when I have a YouTube video posted, and a lot of neat stuff. So before I get too much into the meat of things, I'll wait a few more minutes, see who joins on. Meantime, I hope you're having a great day. Today is English breakfast tea time. So my tea time chats, I like to have a different teapot, a different teacup each time. So that's kind of like my thing I like to do. Ooh, this is hot. I'm just kind of taking the tea out right now. So I have my teapot here. This is one of my favorite ones. I usually keep it on my corner cabinet over here. At least for the summer, it has some roses, rhymes with nice summer flowers. This one I got in Bermuda as a souvenir. I loved it because it was not a traditional ceramic or china teapot shape. It looked like a little kettle, like an old-fashioned kettle. So I love that little flower up on the top there. So that's my fun thing there. So, and my china that I'm using today is a nice little teacup and saucer. See a little flower in there? And it has a matching little luncheon plate, having some banana bread and strawberries. And this is from a friend of mine. She gave it to me for my birthday. I think she got it as a little set at an antique shop. But it's very special because she's a special friend of mine that had passed away from cancer, and I like keeping it on my corner shelf here too. I reminded of her. So, yeah. So, one thing I love about a nice teapot, not only does it look nice, but it has to pour nicely if I'm going to use it. So, I don't like the ones that drip, right? Isn't that annoying? So, when you pick it up, it's not going to drip, a little tiny drip, but that's okay. Sometimes I just like dribble on down the spout, right? So, even though it's hot, nothing like a nice hot cup of tea, okay? It's hot outside today, but got the air conditioning on, so it's good, right? So, anyway, I hope you guys are having a great summer. Here in Maryland, it's been kind of hot this week, but cooling down. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's summer, right? So what can you do? Yeah. So hi Danielle. I see that you joined on. Good to see you. Nice that you joined on today. So I'm gonna take a little sip of my tea and then we can sort of get started here. I have to remember every once in a while take a sip because I talk. And then I forget to sip my tea. So that kind of happens. Yeah. So anyway, so I have a bunch of things to show you today. First of all, of course it's July, there's another week left, And Stampin' Up is having a sale on designer series paper. If you're not sure what that is, sometimes we call it DSP, designer series paper. It's the printed paper that you can use on your cards or scrapbooking projects or 3D projects. So it's 9 designs are on sale for 15% off until the end of the month, actually until August 2nd. So I see Debbie joined in. Hi Debbie, nice to see you from Vermont, yay! Must be a little cooler up there than it is here in Maryland, but it's very beautiful up in, I like New Hampshire and Vermont. Did some hiking in the White Mountains in past years, just love it, very nice. So I'm going to show you very quickly some of these designs. I don't have 2 of them, but I could show you the other. So here we go. Hand penned is one of my favorite ones, and it has some nice pastel colors. Okay, I'm showing you bits and pieces here because I use it so often. One side is beautiful flowers and in a variety of patterns in those pastel colors, and it coordinates with hand penned stamp set. On the reverse side, Stampin' Up paper is always 2-sided. On the reverse side are some little graphic designs like this little honeycomb. Oh, this is a scallop shape. Okay, little line art or just patterns, some polka dots. So really pretty. So that's the hand penned. And remember this pattern because I'm going to show you something, at least tell you something that's coming up in an August special in just a little bit. Okay, another one is called Beauty of the Earth, and this one has some nice foliage patterns, some trees, sky, great for those nature lovers, or some men's cards, some wood grain patterns, okay, some fall trees, greenery. There's just little pops of colors, a lot of browns and greens and blues, some oranges mixed in there. So that one is Beauty of the Earth, 15% off, guys. So that's you know, between $2-3 off a packet. So that's a good deal, and it's unlimited. You can get as many as you want at that sale price, 15 off. Right, even if you decide to join as a demonstrator and you want to include it in your starter kit, you get that at the sale price as well. Okay, another one, You're a Peach. I did some projects with this one on my one of my YouTube videos, and it has a lot of obviously peachy patterns to it. Isn't it sweet, little peaches there? The other side, you have some bigger peaches, all in the Calypso Coral. Some Mango Melody color. These are Stampin' Up colors. You have some bigger images and smaller images, and of course the back sides are a graphic, some dots, some stripes. Okay, again, those orangey and light blues and greens, really nice. And who doesn't like pansies? Nice summer flower. Some of the first ones that get planted around here. Anyway, again, you have some large pansies that coordinate with some dies that we have. You can actually die cut these out. You don't have to stamp them. There is a stamp set that coordinates with that too. So here's some of your designs in the pansy, what's it called? Pansy petals. There you go, pansy petals. Now, aren't those pretty? And again, you have your flip sides. Pansy petals, love it. And very pretty projects done with that. And another one on the more natural side and with the masculine cards. This is a bigger package. This one has more sheets of paper in it, and they are all, ooh, I don't know if I can hold them all up. I have to do it in sections here. They are wood grains, some tile patterns, different shades of wood, some dark, some light, different tiles. Ooh, that was an interesting one, right? Makes you think of redoing your kitchen or your bathroom. Okay, all different shades and patterns. Now look how realistic that looks. Doesn't look like you just feel that texture. That's because these patterns, papers, these particular ones were actually photographed. So they're not digitally drawn or reproduced in other ways. They are actually photographed so that it looks like the real thing. Others are hand painted and they have a great look too. Yeah, check these out. Okay, these sort of fabric feeling looking things. They feel just like regular paper, but look at the dimension on here. Just really neat. So great for some masculine cards or just when you want a nice background. If you notice some of my photos that I take of my cards, I sometimes use these as my background because it looks really nice. Here's one that I made the other day. So when I take my pictures of my cards against there, it's a nice neutral background to complement the cards. Hi Bob, nice to see that you've joined in. I hope you become a stamper now, okay? Bob is an old high school friend of mine. We touch base every once in a while. Okay, and the last one I have to show you is called Sweet Symmetry. All these cute little flowers on one side and the patterns on the other in a variety of, our yellow is Bumblebee and Calypso Coral, and Flirty Flamingo, Night of Navy, and Just Jade. And of course white. It usually ties in with either white or vanilla. So 9 different patterns. I just showed you 8. 15% off until August 2nd. So hop on over to, you can get to my online store either by going to my blog and clicking on the shopping cart, or you can go to stampinup.com and it'll ask you for a demonstrator. You could type in my name. So, and of course I'm here to help you with anything that you might want to order from there. Now also starting, let me sip my tea, wet my whistle a little bit. Starting August 3rd, the designer paper goes to the 2nd, and starting the 3rd, that's a week from today, we are going to be able to start ordering from the mini catalog. It says July to December, but because of global shipping issues, you know, the whole COVID thing, Stampin' Up! Decided to delay the opening of this catalog to ensure that they had enough product. There still might be some issues because they're just things beyond everyone's control with shipping. You might have noticed that with a lot of people are having problems getting appliances or lumber, parts for machinery and things like that. So we're still feeling that ripple effects across a lot of the global markets, and just supply and demand are a problem right now. So, so both of these are now going to start August 3rd. The mini catalog, I can't open it and show you, but I can show you some of the products that I have. I'll just give you a little sneak peek. The mini catalog is goes until December 21st. It has some all season stamps and everything, but you can see also it does focus on some seasonal things for the fall and winter. So Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and just winter things. But there are some things that can go all year round. So I have a couple of products I'll show from this catalog. And something that Stampin' Up! Is doing new, there's an event called Sale-A-Brations. Usually Sale-A-Brations they do every July. It used to be just July, then July, August, then listen to me, January, February, and then January, February, March. But this year, Stampin' Up! Decided to have 2 celebrations in the year. One, January, February, and then another one for 2 months, starting August and September. So what's fun about celebrations? Freebies, free stuff. So with celebrations, with every $50 you spend, you get to choose something from this catalog. I can't show you which side yet. I'm sorry, it's the Stampin' Up! Rules. But I will show you one thing that I did pre-order, and I'll show you that in just a little bit. So every $50, if you order $100, you get to choose 2 things. Under 50, you get to choose 3 things. Some things might be a bigger product, so you might have to spend $100 to get that particular product or that bundle of products. But it's fun. All my customers, just everybody loves Sale-A-Brations. Who doesn't love free things? Okay, you're going to spend the money, may as well get something extra out of it. And these things are limited. These will never get into a new catalog. So very limited. If you don't get it at Sale-A-Brations, you're not getting it. So if it's something that you like, make sure you take advantage of that. Again, if you are interested in ordering something, there are 2 ways you can go about it. You can order it online. Actually, there are 3 ways you can order some things. Go to my online store. Like I said, click on the sidebar of my website, stampwithlorraine.com, or go to Stampin Up, choose me as your demonstrator. You will be prompted to choose somebody as your demonstrator. Stampin Up doesn't accept orders just direct because it is a direct sales market. And the beauty of it is that you will have a personal demonstrator to help you through the process or to answer your questions. And that will be me. So I'd love to help you if you're new to ordering on Stampin' Up. And then another way that you can place an order or get some products and also get some things for free is to host a workshop. So just like other direct sales markets, you can invite some friends to join you in what we call a workshop or a party, and I will walk you through and have you do some make and takes, show you some products, you and your friends some products. We can either do it live here if you live near me, or we can do it virtually. We've been doing it virtually for 1.5 years now with my New York crew. So it's been a lot of fun. It works. I send out packets to people and you gather your friends together, and you as a host could earn some free products. All right, and Stampin' Up is very generous in their host rewards. So the end of each catalog, or the annual catalog especially, you have the information on hosting. You can also see that on the website. You can also see it on my personal website and blog. There's this part that says to host. All right, and of course there's opportunities to join my team with Stampin' Up and become a demonstrator as well. So a lot of information out there. Another thing that I want to show you is some of the new products here. Excuse me, another sip of my Irish breakfast tea. Very good. Wish you could be here. I set out a whole spread. Love tea time. I know it's 10 o'clock is not your traditional British tea time, but hey, any time is a good time for a cup of tea. Okay, I know my cousin Danielle and her mom are big tea people too. So, yeah, so from the mini catalog, here are some things that you can get. So sneak peek, everybody. One of the cutest sets I saw for a winter theme is this penguin place. Now, I'm sorry if this is backwards. Sometimes Facebook switches the camera around. I've read about how to fix it, but I haven't been able to find it on mine. But anyway, you get the idea. The images are cute no matter what. So Penguin Place comes with, well, you can get a punch that coordinates with that. So you would stamp the little guy and you can punch him out. This little part is the insert. So what if you want, you could punch this with black and then punch this with white, add the 2 little eyes and add the feet. And that's why it's called a penguin builder punch, because you can build your little penguin with the little pieces. So punch them all out and glue them together. So this has a lot of nice little sentiments. It says, it could be birthday, it could be season's greetings, be cool, be chill, be merry, I like you a lot, and thanks, lots of thanks. And so you have all your little pieces there. So if you order this bundle and tack on a little bit more, it will bring you to $50, and you can get the designer paper that matches, that coordinates with that for free, absolutely for free. It comes in 12 by 12 sheets, and you have 12 sheets that are double-sided. Okay, I'm showing you just half of them here. You have 6 different patterns times 2. So every sheet, you have the 2-sided, you have 2 of these. So I took out just one. So one side is all these cute little penguins, and that punch will actually punch out, where is it? This little guy. Okay, that punch will punch him out. You don't have to fussy cut. We call when you have to do it by hand with your little scissors, fussy cutting, which is fun too, but the punch will do that job for you. The other guys, you will have to fussy cut, or just use it as background paper. Now here are the reverse. They're really fun, cool, non-traditional winter colors, I guess you could say. So you've got your light purples and greens and some little blues in there. So the colors that Stampin' Up! Has on these papers are basic black, balmy blue, calypso coral, fresh freesia, which is an in color, and just jade, misty moonlight, and soft seafoam. Okay, so those are the coordinating colors. If you're new to Stampin' Up, then you probably might not know that all the Stampin' Up! Products coordinate exactly with their color. Their color coordination is one of the best things. You can't go into a big box store and make sure that your reds are going to match up, or that your paper is going to match with your ribbon or your ink, whatever. When I started off stamping, I tried it. Not gonna work. Red is not red in every place that you want to try to get something red, right? Okay, so look at fabrics, look at wool and dye lots and whatever. Stampin' Up! Reassures you that all the colors in the papers match with the inks, match with the embellishments, and match with the markers, match with the cardstock. Everything is going to match perfectly. Hi Maria, glad you joined on. Welcome, welcome. So that's the little penguin, free through Sale-A-Brations when you spend $50. Okay, and that's the only Sale-A-Bration product I have to show you. I too am waiting for August 3rd to place my order. I could pre-order some things, but I wanted to wait and join in the rest of the fun. Okay, so a couple other products that Stampin' Up! Has new this time. This cool cork paper. It's actually like a really, really, really thin layer of cork on there. You can feel it. It feels just like my wine corks, just all flattened out. And this is, oh, there goes my phone. We'll ignore that unless it sounds like an emergency. Okay, the back is kind of like craft paper, so it's really thin. Oh, it's a spam call. All right, don't you hate those? All right, so you get 2 of those. It's a specialty paper, so it's going to be a little more expensive than your regular DSP, but again, a little bit goes a long way. You probably wouldn't fill a whole card with this. You'd use it kind of sparingly anyway. So I can't wait to go crafting with that. And then another DSP that I bought is called Peaceful Place. This is something really different from Stampin' Up! The colors are basic black, gray, and smoky slate. That's it, just the black and gray tones. And if you can see, I'm gonna let the light catch it in certain ways. Do you see those little stars on there glittering? Okay, there's little tiny shimmery parts to each of the papers. So we have your winter trees with your nighttime sky, and the back is just a little subtle diamond shape. You have more winter trees, and this is kind of neat because you notice it's sort of in quarters, so you can use any pieces that you want. You can use it as a full quarter. You can cut out small clumps of trees or use strips. Okay, and that has little tiny bits of shimmer on there too. Oh, you can see it on the top there, right? See how it shines on there like the little clumps of snow on the tree. So that's really, really neat. And then the back is, looks like these tall, skinny trees. And the next one, this one is really shimmery. All the trees are foil, so all the designs there are foil. Back is just some stripe pattern. This one, very country. Reminds me of Vermont, right, Debbie? Okay, you probably get snowed in a lot there. Okay, you got your little log cabins and A-frames for a more rustic look. And then the back is a speckle. Then you have some rows and rows of trees. And you have, here's the shimmery side, you have a wood grain that has that foily in there. And a buffalo plaid, can't go wrong with that, right? And then the other side is just the snowflakes. Again, they shimmer. Let me see if I can catch the light just right. No, maybe you see some there. Okay, so that is really, really neat. Very different. And just adding that with maybe a pop of color. I see it with a little bit of red. Popping that in there. I can't wait to play with that. So that should be really a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Now, another thing that's shimmery, we were teasing my friend Lois the other day. We had a Monday morning Zoom. I do, we call it Mojo Monday. I inspire my avid stampers in my regular group, my VIPs. And my friend Lois loves sparkly and glitter. So, in fact, there's a really, really glittery paper in the new mini catalog, and of course she had her eye on that right away. So we always count on Lois to get all the glittery and the sparkly things. So here's something else that I was showing everybody. It's a very sheer organza ribbon in white, which brings out the wintry aspect of your cards, and it has those little iridescent sparkles in there. Isn't that neat? You turn it one way, it looks sort of greenish blue, and turn another way, sometimes you get some pinky tones depending how the light hits it. And so that's will coordinate nicely with the winter projects. And then another embellishment that I got was these brushed metallic adhesive back dots. They have gold, copper, and this sort of bronze color. I did use one on a recent project that I did yesterday, Mojo Monday. And so this is in the new mini catalog as well. We have two sizes, large and small, and they are very versatile. So here's what I used that little dot on. We did a double point unfold card. So I used that little dot right there, and this is the project I showed everybody. It has 2 points here. You open up your card like that, and we made that little piece there to snap in. So let me show you just some of the others that we did. This was another one that we did vertically. You mostly see these vertically, but I showed how it can also be used horizontally. And then we did this one with the birds. This is all with that designer paper. That's one of them was on sale, Sweet Symmetry. So this is another one. So isn't that cute? Just love it, very fun. And then one more that uses a rectangular shape in front here. And a little punch down here to open up. So those are the cards we did on Mojo Monday. Those are for my regular VIP stampers. And we have a lot of fun. Every Monday we do a new project. And so I just posted the tutorial for this on YouTube. So if you're curious to how I made these, go over to YouTube, my Stamp with Lorraine channel. Also, I posted the link on Facebook, and my newsletter people are getting that link as well. So want to go see the YouTube tutorial on this, go ahead. Give me a comment in the box down below. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Okay, that all sort of helps my business, so I really appreciate it if you can do that. And the week before, we made these cards here, where the theme was just a little bit of background color and one little focal point, like a die cut or a stamp, and a simple sentiment, and you've got a cute, clean, simple looking card. So here's one example of that. The YouTube video is up for this one as well. Notice the pattern, a little bit of stamping in the back, and just a little focal point, and a very simple saying. Okay, there's one in Flirty Flamingo, some white on white, just with that little pop of color behind it. Coastal Cabana and Fresh Freesia. Okay, this one I used a stencil, used the tag as a focal point and a little twine. This one, a cute little kids version with a little puffin. And of course, sweet strawberries. Okay, don't they almost look real? Okay, that's this Stampin' Up stamp is made to look at that variegated color there. So very nice, just that little glow and then an image right there. So that's my YouTube channel video, the one before, the one I did last week. Easy as that, last week. So in fact, the one with these cards is ranking my #1 video for number of watches in just 3 days. So head on over and take a look at that if you haven't already. All right, so a lot of things going on with Stampin' Up. Some people who don't want to get involved with a lot of the products and buying all the all the individual things, my avid stampers, they're into everything. they're like me. Okay, can't get enough of, you know, a particular stamp or the designer paper or new colors, whatever. So, but not everybody wants all of that stuff. So that's where the paper pumpkin will come in handy for some people. This is something that gets delivered to your home every month. You could subscribe and you can have everything you want in this kit. This is all inclusive. You do not need to buy another single thing to do with the products that are in here. The fun part about it is you don't know what's coming. You get a little hint of what the theme might be, and maybe if it's cars or a 3D project. And you have an option to suspend your subscription if you think it's not for you, and then pick it up the next month. But they're all fun, all fun. Mostly it's cards, but so this one was from last month. Notice I didn't open it yet. I'm just going to pop it open real quick to show you what's inside. Starting July 11th until August 10th, you can do the next month's paper pumpkin. You have to subscribe from the 11th to the 10th of the next month. So every month is the same day. So this is Shelly, the co-founder and of Stampin' Up, and she designed this new paper pumpkin. It's called a Hope Box, and the idea is that you can decorate the actual box that this kit comes in. It's a specialty box, nice and firm. You can put DSP over it, you can use it for storage, but her theme for next month, or this month, is to fill the box with some things that either you can give to somebody else as hope, you know, to give them hope or encouragement, or some special things of your own that when you're feeling frustrated or you're feeling like you need a little pick-me-up, like little mementos, maybe you know, a poem or some photos or some mementos of things, or Bible verses if that's helpful to you. So so that's the theme for that, but it also makes 9 cards. So these paper pumpkin kits are $22. The shipping is included, but you will have to pay your area tax on that. So just to give you a really quick look at what's in the paper pumpkin, I'm going to tear this one open and just show you what you get. I'm not going to do the project right now, but I'm going to show you what's inside. Okay, so it gets delivered through the U.S. Post Office and gets right to your door, and you have this nice box. Comes with a little flyer, comes with stamp set, okay, which is your photopolymer, the clear, and comes with a little stamping spot. Each month is a different color. So if you do it for several months, you'll have an array of colors. They never duplicate month to month the same color. So you will continue to get these little stamping spots. All right. And this is a sneak preview for what's coming next. And this one here is called The Adventure Begins. All right. So they're packaged very nicely with some tissue paper here. They make great gifts too. Great things to do with friends or a mother-daughter project. Open that up and you have your surprise inside. So I'm not able to turn my camera around right now, so I'm just going to hold this up for you. So if you have your stamp set, in your very first paper pumpkin, you will get a clear block for holding your little sticky stamps onto. And then after that, you will not get a block with every box, just your very first order. Okay, because that's all you need. You just can keep changing it. Alrighty, so everything is together in this little shrink wrap package. And so here's what you can make with the Adventure Begins. This was the June 2021. And you can make 4 of each of these cards. I'm sorry, 4 or 3? Yeah, it looks like 4. Well, let's open it up and see. Sometimes you have just a little bit of stamping. Sometimes you just put the pieces together. A lot of times there are things that are pre-stamped for you, pre-die cut and stamped. So like I said, everything in this package is all you will need. You even get some little glue dots and some foam dots we call foam dimensionals. You get some embellishments. Sometimes it's ribbon, sometimes it's little sticky gems like this is here. Look at the shine. You have coordinating envelopes. Look how pretty those are. That coordinate with your project. And here are the different designs we have here. So like I said, it's the first time seeing this. So kind of neat. All right, so looks like this pops out. It comes with full directions too, of course. So, and you have your card here. I'm imagining it's going to fold and we'll see these little fireflies through there. So I will post some photos once I do that. So that's your little lantern with the fireflies. Here's one with the pine trees. Looks like a trifold cards on these guys, so that's even better. Here's little camper. A lot of people go camping adventures. And then you also have these die cut shapes. You see like these banners and circles for stamping your sentiments on. And then you have these other little pine trees to cut out. Look at all the stuff you get. Everything to coordinate. And you don't have to do the projects as they show you. You can use your imagination. There's lots of information out in the World Wide Web to find alternate projects too. So, oh, hi Carol. Good to see you. Okay, and then there's some die cut pine trees to put on there too. So those foam dimensionals help pop up some of these little things for different layers. You have a couple of pine trees. You have sayings that say, let the adventure begin. The world awaits you. Let your light shine. Oh, I like that one. And dream big, aim high. That's awesome. So that's what you get. All those things, $22, all inclusive. Don't have to buy another thing. So that's why some people like doing that. You don't have to keep a store room of all the products and try to think them up. You have all your directions right there. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about some of the thing that Stampin' Up's doing. Oh yeah, here are the almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cards in this particular one. And can you order back ones? No, unfortunately not. But you can order, for some of the package, you can order refills. So, you know, that's always an option as well. Now, Stampin' Up has also made beginning stampers or easy stamping a little easier because they now also have some kits in the regular catalog and online. So it doesn't have to be a subscription. You can order some of these type of kits, either all-inclusive or some that maybe you provide your own ink and adhesives. But there's a kit for everybody, or you can just order the products and watch my YouTube videos and join in on my classes and have a lot of fun. So here's the directions, step-by-step directions for the paper pumpkin. Okay, can't go wrong. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So how's everybody else out there doing? Anybody working on anything special? I know Carol has been doing a lot of stamping. She's preparing a lot of Christmas cards already. A lot of my avid stampers are doing that. They get their Christmas cards done over the summer. I applaud you guys because I'm always doing mine last minute. I think because I can't always decide what I want to do and I'm just overwhelmed. I'm a last minute decider. When I go to a restaurant and trying to order food, I can't decide until the waitress or waiter comes to my table. So, okay, I have to make a decision. So anyway, I'm just that kind of person. When I'm planning my projects, same thing. I have just like so many ideas going in my head when I'm planning for my classes and stuff. And then I say, well, I guess I have to finally decide. And it all works out. It all works out. I might be scrambling sometimes for the end, but it's okay. It's all fun. It's all fun, right? So Carol, how are your Christmas cards coming? She was using the poinsettias that are in the regular catalog, really pretty, and having some gold foil on there. They were really nice. And so it was, I got to see her a few weeks ago and her projects. She got the whole dining room covered with stuff. Okay, that's my kind of stamper. Just get right in there. So, all right, so I'm glad you were able to have a little tea with me or coffee or whatever your beverage is today. And, oh, Carol says, started back yesterday stamping. Well, okay, full steam ahead. Woo-hoo, go for it. Okay, so I hope you all have a great week. And if you have any questions at all, just give me an email, give me a shout out on Facebook. Post some of your projects. Okay, don't be shy. Post to my page, and we can share what everybody's doing. That's what my page is for, to share things, not just me putting things up there, but for you too. You know, we're a team, everybody. So happy stamping, and go Carol. 6 cards yesterday. All right. Well, you should see these cards. They're very detailed. A lot of stuff on there. So for Carol to get 6 of them done, that's good. All right. Cheers, everybody. Have a great week and a great rest of the day. Thanks for joining in.